Hello there again everybody, back here with StraySheep for another tutorial on how to own Morrowind. Not own as in like own a physical copy, but I mean own as in, you know, be really good at it and stuff. Okay, so hopefully you've seen the first video that I talk about in which we go about getting started and getting money. However, you'll notice in that video that I actually mentioned that you are going to need more money than this to successfully fund your way through this game. If you stick to basic kind of things and you just plotted your way through the game, got through the main quest, bloody blah, yes, probably that 34 or so K that I get you started with would be enough to get you through the game. However, if you want to achieve the lofty heights of awesomeness that are so possible in Morrowind and not in other Elder Scrolls entries, you really need to get more money than just that. So, that's what this is about. Now you'll see that as this camera pans around ever so beautifully, this is where you get dropped off when you take the Silver Strider to Vivec, or Vivec. Let's call it Vivec. I think Vivec sounds nicer. Yeah, let's go Vivec. Okay, so what we're going to do here today is we're going to raid the vaults of the Redoran treasury. Let's try it again. Raid the vaults of the Redoran treasury. That's better. Now, unfortunately, there is not a gondola who takes you directly to the Redoran canton. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we're just going to go to Hlalu because it's the closest from there. And I think this one here to the east is in fact Redoran. Is it? Yes, it is. Excellent. Okay. Now, I always go to the Redoran vaults first because I know them the best, and honestly, I believe they are the easiest to get into. Also, is that they are a two-step process. I think in terms of difficulty, it goes Redoran and then Hlalu. I mean, I can't remember. Hlalu might be easier, but I just can't remember. I haven't done it in so long. We'll check that out in another video. However, the most difficult, especially at a low level, was definitely the Telvanni ones. And anybody who has done it before will know why. And we'll leave that for a surprise, shall we? The first thing we want to do is we want to... I'll put it to you this way. The Redoran vaults have two sections to them. There's actually the vaults room, but there's actually two guarded areas. We're going to get into the first one by stealing a key to it. And we're going to go into Dralor Manor. Now, when we...
Okay, Outlander, but make it quick.
You really actually don't want me in this house. When you get into the vaults, as you'll see very soon, there is two levels to it. And one of those levels has a younger looking dark elf there, who was silly enough to leave the key to the vault at home
Make it quick,
with his
Outlander.
wife in the drawer. Rookie mistake. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to shut the door just in case nobody else comes in. Now, this can be an annoying process if you have a crappy sneak skill.
There's someone watching me. I can tell.
Yeah, I'm behind you, sweetheart. It is possible, I believe, to get her to like casually walk outside the door. Just, honestly, this is going to take a fair bit of playing around. Before you play around too much, do quick save. Because, once again, you don't really want to mess this up. Get caught with your pants down and all that jazz. Okay, so best way I found is obviously to have a decent sneak skill. For the purposes of this video, as you can see, I've just hacked mine to 100 because why not? So that's basically what I'm going to do. Wait till the little icon comes up, activate, steal, and we're good. Thank you. And we're out. So that there is the key to the first one. Now at this point, we're actually going to go to the vaults. Now, so handy for this guy whose wife is right there, because he goes to work right here. Now, the vaults are down the staircase here to the right. Now, I believe... Yes, it's the bottom one, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there's the older guy. The younger guy, who was silly enough to leave the key at home with his wife, is right here.
I've got better things to do, so if you don't mind, let's move this along.
Very condescending for such a muppet. Okay. Now, as you'll see, because we have the key, all we have to do is just go, and it's open, and nobody even cares. So, that's what we're going to do. Now, as you can see, there are many beautiful things.
Scum. Watch yourself.
Okay,
We'll have no trouble
don't
here.
worry about those guys, we'll deal with them in a minute. But you see that there's lots of beautiful things in here. Lots and lots of money to be had. That's before you even go and look over here at this ebony armor. You might actually want to keep this stuff, I don't know. Totally up to you. However, there's plenty of money to be made too. Now, what to do about these guys? I'll show you. He's just going to walk out of his own volition. Excellent. He's not going to, yet. What we do is, it might take a little while, but if you go rest, you can't actually rest. If I wait, sometimes, first time, he actually walked out, and you just shut the door. I don't think they usually come through the door. They sometimes do, I think. I think I've been busted a few times. But just before you do all this, just quick save it. No hassle. And you then go about stealing all the stuff. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay. And of course, the treasury key actually opens a few of these chests as well. Take that gold. Take it, take it, take it, take it. Boom, 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 boom. And that is all that is immediately obvious. I think there's glass in this one. Yes, there is. There's some glass things in this crate. And I think the rest of them's kind of... Yeah, I mean, it's okay stuff, don't get me wrong. But, you know, I'm not going to waste my time with it for the purposes of this video. There will be locked chests in here. If there is, please check my other video about making a ring that will unlock any lock. Of course, to do that, you're going to need money. However, if you've got to this point, you're going to have more than enough money to sell things to Creeper, as I did in my making 30 plus K in under 15 minutes video. And you'll have enough money to make the ring and come back here if you so desire. Okay? If you are more of a cheating mind, if you open up the console with the little squiggly line button, which I can't remember the name of right now, click on the chest in question and literally just type unlock, enter, and it does it. And there's actually some really good stuff in these ones too. So, do whatever you want, take whatever you want from here, you're good to go. Now, I mean, I don't need to stress how much money's worth of stuff you've got here. You've got well over 100k, at a guess. So, number one done. But wait!
Not now, Outlander. Head on.
I'm getting to it. I can hear you asking, man, look at them all down here.
Keep moving. I've got better things to do.
They're all watching me. They know what I'm gonna do. Okay.
Speak, traveler.
You can see that there is another door here, with once again more stuff inside. I don't believe there's actually a guard inside this room. However, the question is, where do you get the key? There. Right there is the answer. So once again, this is going to require a good level of sneak. If you have a crappy sneak, you really can just sit here and give it a go until you eventually get it.
You're finished.
There we go, see, I got busted. Sometimes it happens. You just deal with that. Because honestly, if you have a crappy sneak skill, you're going to be doing this for a long time, because this is the only way to get that key.
Let's
And you
hear it.
do what you gotta. He's gonna see me. Oh, he didn't! Ha! Excellent. Okay, so, rinse and repeat. Open the door, shut the door, and you're in. I think it's quite funny, really, that once you got the key, everyone's like, oh, he's got the key. Nah, he's supposed to be in there. Despite the fact there's only one copy of the key, and it's owned by the guy who's standing right outside. Anyway, take the stuff. Take it, take it, take it, take it. As you can see, we've got, how many is that? There's 7 of those. That's another 14k in ebony darts right there. It's ridiculous how much money you can make from these vaults. So, you go through and you take all this stuff. And honestly, that's probably about all I wanted to say with this tutorial. Yeah. I think we've about cleared everything out without going into the things of unlocking chests and that, you can do that in your own time. I'm sure you'll understand exactly what to do. I don't need to explain that to you.
Let's hear it. We're watching you. Keep moving.
Well, you obviously didn't watch hard
We're
enough, did you?
watching you.
Okay, you need to listen more carefully. It's your problem.
Not now, Outlander. Head on.
Yep, I'm out. So, that is my quick guide
I've got better.
to breaking into and clearing out the Redoran treasury. You can make some serious money out of doing that gig, and that really will set you up quite nicely until you have access to, obviously it being higher levels. You can then go out and raid the Daedric ruins and all that kind of stuff and get your own equipment and things too. But honestly, you're not going to do a lot better than these initial raids of treasuries. So I'll be back in another video to do Hlalu next. But until then, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you find this prosperous and you do really well out of it. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and all of that good stuff. And please have a splendid day. Much love, Stray Sheep.